I mean, like I said, I was hoping it would work out, but I am not gonna sit here and it's not worth it. It's not worth it, right? I was streaming it. I was streaming short style, because I know that a lot of people have been wanting to do that, and to me, I just can't do it. I just can't. I cannot. Like, I like the idea, but again, just not my thing. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna deal with it. I like what I'm doing right now, and I'm not gonna have like so many different things popped up and making sure it all works and all that sort of stuff. I will say this though. Setting all that up was actually kind of cool, right? Actually was really enjoying that for what it was. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't gonna fucking... It was a cool idea in theory, but it just didn't work out in the end, and that's fine. I was gonna probably do a little bit of vertical streaming, because that's what a lot of people have been doing lately, and I didn't realize how easy it was for me to actually, like, get into it. So that's why I was like, ooh, I'll, you know, try and see if I can do it. Well, that's not the case. That didn't end up being the case. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Because, like, it really wasn't much different. It really wasn't much different doing it compared to just streaming normally. Wasn't doing anything different on YouTube than it was than over on the normal stream, so I'm not gonna sit here and go through and try and make something work that isn't gonna work. There we go. Almost realized I forgot to turn on the chat. Chat that actually works and actually looks fucking cool. And that's another thing too, right? Like, I would have probably streamed over on both YouTube and Twitch the way that I was just doing, but I would like to keep an eye on both chats, but I would also like both chats to also be together as one, because that's always been a pet peeve of mine whenever I multi-stream. I don't want to have two different conversations, or have somebody out of the blue with the chat, right? Because listen, I've been streaming for forever, right? I know at this point that nobody has common sense when they're coming in as a chatter, right? And it's kind of a deal breaker. It's kind of a deal breaker to me if I cannot combine both chats. Yeah, it would just be nice to combine both chats. But it's the only way that I would do that is the restream, and I just can't do that because I can't do two different streams on restream the way that I used to. Kind of blows. There might be an advertisement coming up here shortly soon, about like 2 minutes from what I'm being shown. So, because I had to restart the stream, so I restarted my my ads. So it's gonna play an ad, and I'm not gonna do the 3-minute thing. I'm not gonna do it right now because, no reason for me to. I mean, I don't know. I could probably just deal with it, but I don't know. I just, I would actually like to stream and have the stream on YouTube at, you know, the same way that it is on Twitch. So that way, if anybody watches the VODs or whatever, it's the same experience. It's the same experience over on YouTube as it is on Twitch. I was really hoping that it would work out too, but it just didn't seem like it was, and I'm just not going to be too bothered with it. I downloaded 2 fucking programs and not one of them worked, and not one of them made me satisfied. Actually, I downloaded 3 programs and none of them made me satisfied. I mean, I'll keep this one up just in case, but again, even then, I don't really have to keep an eye on the... I mean, I could probably keep... I don't know. I just... Where is... Ah, man. Okay, well, at least the YouTube thing works. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. And I mean, technically, I don't have to have it open. I can just kind of slap it on, and then just turn it off. It'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I don't, fucking... If I do vertical streams, it won't be very often. I'm not gonna make it like a main thing. I wanted to, kind of, but I don't see how it would have worked out in the end. I think what I could do is probably do... Because like, I guess at the same time, too, I guess it really wouldn't matter in the end. So I can have both chats, or I can at least have a chat going on. But I don't really know. I don't know. I have to... I also have to unmute my desktop audio. I keep forgetting to unmute that. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. I don't need timestamps. I can look at them later. Timestamps are pretty fucking... It's gonna be bothersome anyways. I'll probably mess around with vertical streaming more, but I probably ain't gonna do anything too crazy with it. Because I don't think it had any sort of success, in my opinion. Not much different. Especially for what I was trying to accomplish while doing it at the same time. Kinda sucks. I was hoping that it would work. It didn't look like it was. It didn't look like it was working. I'm gonna try. I'll probably give it maybe like 1 or 2 more attempts here sometime this week. Because I mean, I set up all the fucking scenes. I made sure everything was set up during that, so might as well, right? If I do it, I don't think I'm gonna have the ability to combine both chats, so where if anybody's chatting on YouTube, they can see it on Twitch. If they go to Twitch, they can see it. I don't think I'll be able to be capable of doing that. But I'll still give it maybe like 1 or 2 more attempts. Why not? Alright. There's also a few other things I was going to talk about too, so I might as well wrap them up. Or at least talk about them. I'll talk about it, sure. I was just kind of... I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't get vertical streaming to work as well as I thought I could. But then again, it was gonna be a tough task. It was gonna be a tough task because of how I would say easy I've had it for the last couple of months. Okay, maybe ever since I became independent. Now that I actually think about it, because I've been using Restream and I've been multi-streaming ever since I started in my independent journey back in late 2022. Right? Yeah. Like, I used this setup throughout all of 2023 last year, and I have like rarely if ever touched it because I thought it was good, right? With the Restream and how it's set up, it's so easy to set it up to where you can not only see both chats, but you can also have the luxury as a viewer to see chat going on the other platform. I think that might be illegal or against terms of service, but who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? I don't. Twitch doesn't, right? Because it's always been a pet peeve of mine, like I said earlier, that if I'm streaming, multi-streaming, I don't want to have 2 chats going on at the same time and it being a completely different ball game and nobody understands what's going on one chat's end or the other chat's end, right? Like, at the very least, they could probably see it in the chat box, but also, you know, I would like them to also be able to see it in the chat box as a viewer, where like they could see like, oh, this person on Twitch is sending a message even though I'm over on YouTube. But unfortunately, that cannot happen when I decide to stream vertically. So that would be the only thing that I would pretty much have to sacrifice, which is I hate that, but whatever. Right? I just won't make streaming vertically a super massive thing, like maybe I'll do it once a week, Like, I'll probably pick one of my streams randomly to do a vertical stream of it. And I know that it can actually be kind of like, not because like I should probably go through what the scenes look like because they are a little different. They ain't super duper different, but you'll be amazed at how much work it took me to kind of get vertical streaming in a way set up. I'm just gonna have to accept that I am going to have to either I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of use restream mainly, but if I want to do a vertical stream, I'm gonna have to probably slap some options together, turn off some stuff, turn on some stuff, and then just make it to where if somebody wants to chat, they're gonna have to chat and kind of be left in the dust if somebody on the other platform is talking, which is a little upsetting, but I can't do anything about it. I really can't. I know I cannot. I'm not knowledgeable enough to figure out how to do what restream also does at the moment. Right? If I could figure that out, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That'd be perfect. Right? To where not only can I stream vertically on YouTube, but also normally on Twitch, or horizontally, or landscape. I don't know what you want to call it. I say normally because that's how my streams normally are. But anyways, if I can figure out a way to combine both chats, that'd be nice. I mean, you could see both chats, but only if you're looking hard enough in the chat box to the right. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna yeah. Might be better for me to actually stream. Am I actually able to do this? I don't even know if it'll work. Will it work? I don't think I should do that right now because this has been encoded to a full screen thing and it wouldn't work the way that I think. I was gonna swap it over right now, and then I realized that's not a good idea. And I think I need to start it. That is a fair point. Alright. I just didn't realize I can hold this to... Oh, that's super fucking... That's so cool. I could stare at myself in a weird way. I'm gonna turn that off though. I don't need it at the moment. I'll deal with it later. I ain't gonna deal with it right now. I am not going to deal with it right now. I will work on that stuff later. Could be worse. Could be worse. Right. And hey, that's why I decided to stream today. I decided to just test things out and see if it would work. See if things would, you know, do well. If not, it's not bad, right? Like, I'll just continue doing what I've been doing, and every so often, maybe like once or twice a week, like I said, I'll take a chance, do a vertical stream, and go from there. I ain't gonna make it a main thing. Just kind of like every so often, especially with these kinds of streams. I think that might also be the thing too. These streams, this stream is like a very scuffed, very not so great stream to test out vertical streaming, because I'm literally testing it out and it's not the greatest. It'd probably be better for me to do this when I'm like actually deciding to game like actually do like play something, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea, you know. Maybe that's something I should probably do. I'm also gonna add in a, while I'm here, just fuck it, while I'm here, I'm just gonna do a now playing widget for my Spotify, even though I never fucking use it for stream for obvious reasons. That's muted. Alright, cool. Let me actually switch to it. Let me switch to it so that way nothing gets fucking playing. Where's some lo-fi tracks? I should actually sort this by date if I want that. Date. Thank you. Other way. I want some lo-fi in my ears. Did I find it? Oh, my nose. That's not playing right. Okay, cool. What the? Oh, I thought I would do a transition thing. Oh, never mind. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. Does this activity feed actually work? What the? Oh, shit. Well, it works. Could be worse. Alright, well, alright. I'm still messing around with this shit even though I said I was gonna stop doing it. God damn it. God damn it. Da-da-da. I need to stop. I need to just calm down with the testing. I'm getting distracted. Help. Help! Help me! The thing is too is I can just close it and it will just close to the tray and it won't like do the thing where it's like, oh, you need to have it open. Fuck off. Fuck out of here. I hate that I'm becoming such a fucking streamer now with me having to open up so many fucking things in order to make the stream work. I used to never do that because I was lazy. But now I want to stop being lazy. But I also want to continue being lazy. Okay. Anyways. I talked about doing some gaming and shit like that. Let's do a little bit of gaming. Not today though, because today it's not normally when I normally stream. I only wanted to stream today because of two reasons. One, I wanted to obviously test out virtual streaming, and that's been on my mind the last couple of days. So now that I know what I want to do, I kinda now understand that. But also, secondly, I also have not streamed ever since Sunday, and I have had a fucking miserable last couple of days mentally. For whatever fucking reason. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. Wish I could tell you, but I can't describe it this time because it's just kind of bleh. This dog is also kind of not the greatest when it comes to readability. Although I need glasses. I just need to get myself some fucking glasses. I'm becoming blinder and blinder by the day. But it is also kind of upsetting too because, like, okay. When I got suspended on iRacing last week, it was kind of depressing because, like, especially because it was right at the time where I was like, okay, I'm going to stream iRacing. I'm going to attempt a Daytona 500, or at least just do some sort of Daytona racing. I don't know if it would have been a full-length 500 like it was Saturday, but it would have been at least a Daytona stream. It would have been something for me to do. Maybe multiple different Daytona races that I would have been involved in. That was probably the initial plan, right? And then find out that I am no longer able. Oh, for the next month, I should say. For the next month, I'm no longer able to do any public racing. Right? I could still do everything but that, all right? So I guess it's not too bad. I can still use the service, but I can't race publicly, right? I can still do AI racing, which thank fucking God iRacing added that in. I would have been fucking destroyed if I was like, oh, what can I do? Well, I can do time trials. I can also do testing. This fucking sucks. Like that would have been it. That would have been legit it. But instead, it ended up me being like, okay, well, fuck it. I'll just slap on some AI racing. At least I can still race, right? It's not like I have to race against other people. I can race against AI, right? That's fine. And it was, right? I mean, sure. My mood was probably a bit sour because of that, because it was like, man, I really wanted to do like a full-length 500, or not even that, just race, just like racing trucks or racing the B-class cars or whatever, and that'd have been great. That would have been awesome. Would have been fun. But it didn't really work out that way. It didn't work out that way. Instead, I had to kind of fend for myself in a way, in a weird way. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But it did leave me with a very sour note, knowing that I raced for like 4 hours. Not really, but like 3.5 hours. And in the end, I felt like that was a waste of my fucking time. Right, and that's one of the biggest things that I've always been against whenever I've talked about my mentality with streaming, and that is that I don't like wasting time. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting other people's time. I don't like wasting time. It's not my thing. It's not fun. It's not great. But it was just a bad feeling for me Saturday. To just kind of like stream and just kind of have one of those streams where I just felt like I could have maybe done something else with my time, or done anything else with my time. But it is what it is, I guess. Sunday with the VTuber race. I think the whole reason why I wanted to actually start doing the whole vertical streaming testing thing was because of that race and how mediocre it felt. I mean, the race itself was probably one of the least I don't want to say least entertaining because that's not true. Rather, it like, in terms of activity, in terms of like action, it was a little bit more calm, probably the calmest, because like it definitely felt like maybe the weakest, I'd say. Like, not in a bad way, but like not in a good way either. It just felt weak. It just felt like it, you know, could have had more to it. And also at the same time too, I think it's also because I've done some of these races already, and I've realized that the race length for those races are so short that it's causing me to dread having to do it, because I know it's like, dude, I can just, like, I don't know how I'm going to shove 30 minutes of filler time into this, right? Because I want to at least stream for 2.5 hours, maybe more, right? And especially with a race like that, that'd be perfect. But the last couple of races, maybe not all of them, but a few of them out of the last few, out of the last several, I should say, they've had such small run time that it just kind of sucks, because it's like it's like a fucking blink and you miss it kind of stream, and I hate doing those kinds of streams, right? Because I also hate, like, I don't know, like, I flip between thinking that 2.5 hours on a normal stream is too much time, or not too much time, just enough time, or too little of time, right? Because obviously I'm seeing streamers that are streaming for fucking 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day, something like that, while they're like doing a bunch of random shit. You know, 2 games per stream, or chatting an hour and a half before getting into another 2.5, 3 hours of gaming, right? Oh, actually, speaking of that, I know I said that I was probably never going to play Overwatch again. Guess what I have the sudden urge to do? I have the sudden urge to re-download Overwatch. So I heard that they actually restructured the competitive thing, right? And now they actually reset competitive. Yeah, literally, I was about to reinstall it and it literally just popped up. Competitive reset brings a fresh start. Competitive changes deliver more transparency and accuracy. 2 more notes that they talk about that I don't care about. So I'm thinking about reinstalling the game, and I'm gonna do it right now. So fuck you. I'm gonna turn the speech to Japanese because I'm a weeb. We're going to start the installer. So if the stream dips in network, or not network, sorry, quality, it's probably because of my network deciding to puke on itself because it's installing this game. I've been also thinking about utilizing more Twitter spaces whenever I just feel like chatting. I'm not going to call it whatever the fuck it wants to be called, because I ain't calling it that. But I'm probably going to start utilizing, Jesus, my chair, spaces more, because, especially on like chatty days where I just don't feel like chatting in front of my computer, because I've had a few more of those than I would like. But I don't know if that'll really work out as well. I don't know. Are they popular? Are they utilized more? I don't really know. I also wasn't planning on streaming this late, but my sleep schedule has been incredibly fucked, right? Because I transitioned back over to being a night sleeper because I've had so much time off from work that, yeah, it was bound to happen, but I need to get my sleep schedule back to the way that it needs to be, and that's kind of being a pain in the butt, because now that means that I am asleep right in the middle. I'm like dead asleep right in the middle of when I should be like getting ready to go live, which is around like 10:30, right? Because I said I was going to start streaming at around like 10:30 now, about 10 o'clock. I'd say 10 o'clock. 9:30 at the very, very, very earliest, and even then, wouldn't count on it. That being most cases, right? I'm even going to work on a few more redeems on Twitch using the model, because VTube Studio updated with a few more of those. I have yet to fuck with the update, now that I think about it. I've fucked around with so much other shit that it has, I have completely forgotten about VTube Studio and having new updates. Or, well, a new update that has new, redeems that I could use, right? So, I kinda have to, fuck around with that and play around with that. I'll try to do that either tomorrow or tomorrow's Thursday. Damn. Feels like today's Monday. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of trying to think. In terms of streams, I want to do another iRacing race of some kind, or a few of them. It's hard for me to fucking... See, like, the thing is about iRacing is that, like, I've realized I like doing iRacing because of the fact that I could just pop into a fucking race and be all like, ooh, track and car combo that I like, let's go. And race against other dumbasses that are trying to wreck me or whatever. Not on purpose, but it definitely feels like it, right? But the issue is that I can't do that. So now I'm just like, well, I got AI racing. I don't wanna do AI racing. I don't wanna. But I have 3 different AI events. Well, there's more than I see in the seasons, but I have open wheels, I have the Mazdas, like I need to do that still, and then I have the Gen 4 cars that I set up, and I would like to actually mess around with those sometime. Fuck, of course, the weekly race challenge this week's at Spa, which would have been the, it would have been the GT3. Man, I'm gonna go fucking jump off a bridge. This week would have been a fun week. This would have been a great week for me. God damn it. I can't do any of these. Got Atlanta. Got Watkins Glen and the Mazdas. I'm gonna fucking jump off a bridge here. Indy cars are at fucking Kansas. Gen 4 is at fucking California. Man, I'm legit gonna go jump off a fucking bridge now. God damn it. Great, now I'm gonna have to do that in my AI session thingy. Actually, that's after Atlanta. So if I just run a couple more of those Gen 4 races like I did Saturday, I'll be running Atlanta here within a moment's notice. And then I have Auto Club. Auto Club is 200 fucking laps. What fucking high am I on right now? How high am I? 200 laps around there? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? Okay. Yeah, I'll mess around with iRacing sometime this week. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming again. I don't want to say tomorrow. Depends on when I wake up. It depends on my sleep schedule. I might actually push myself a little bit and do a tired low energy stream at around like midnight tonight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, because I still have to push to get my sleep schedule back to normal. So I could probably do just for me to waste a couple minutes and by that I mean like maybe an hour or two at most, Probably around like 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., something like that. I'll probably do another stream just so I can get back into the grind of things. And I'll probably just get back on iRacing and race maybe 1 or 2 races. I don't know yet. I really want to fucking run more of those open wheel cars, but it's either I do that or I run around with the Gen 4 cars or the ARC cars or whatever the fuck you want to call them. How long is that race? 45 laps? I mean, that's not a whole lot of time. I could probably do both. Do 2 races. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea now that I actually think about it. What the fuck was I on when I was deciding to put these fucking tracks in? What am I on? Fucking Nürburgring and the Indy cars? What is wrong with you? Race is only a half an hour long. I feel like I'm gonna have to edit some of this to make it... whatever. Just randomly... Okay. 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 We're gonna have to fuck around with that later. But that's probably what I'll end up doing. I'll probably do some of that. Overwatch... I don't know when that's gonna install. That'll probably be another thing that I end up doing sometime this week too. Probably after iRacing. Whenever I'm awake for that. Which will probably be, I would say, around the same time the next day. Yeah. Because I want to... I'll give Overwatch another shot. I think I'll give Overwatch another shot. I say that knowing that I'm probably gonna fucking hate it. I am saying that knowing that I'm probably going to absolutely fucking hate every moment of it. Right? Because I've not had fun with Overwatch in God knows how long. But if I end up doing iRacing later tonight, I'll test out actually doing vertical streams. The only thing is that, well, you know, like I showed earlier, the sad but unfortunate difference would be that I would have to use I would have to split up the chats. Right. I'd have to unfortunately split up the chats. You would not be able to see you will not be able to see both chats like you could before. Like you could see that. Like you could see that over on YouTube and oh god, that's actually kind of that is kind of annoying. It shows me each chat twice now that I load up the other thing. But instead of this chat thing that you see right now on the right, it would be this one right here. Which just looks fucking bad. But I can't do anything about it. I just can't. I can't do anything about it. I just wouldn't... I'm not able to do anything about it. And I'm just not gonna care. It's not gonna care. Just gonna do what it's gotta do. I can still edit this to maybe have something. I'll just have the messages disappear after a certain amount of time. So that way it won't be, you know, too long of a eyesore. It won't be too long of an eyesore, thankfully. That looks terrible. Okay. I wish I can change the font, but the font literally is only set to 1. And there's only one font, so... Hooray. Hooray. Like I said, it is what it is. And the more that I actually thought about, and this showed up more when I was dealing with setting up the vertical scenes, I have not really been playing a whole lot of like different games the last couple of weeks. I've kind of just been playing the same like set of games. Like, not a very big set of games either, which is something that I've noticed I've done throughout my entire time as being a streamer. I've kind of just stuck to where it's like, oh, I'll play a certain game for I'll play a certain game for a while, dump it to the side. I'll play like 5 to 6 different games per like couple weeks or whatever. And then a new game will appear, take some other game's place or whatever, and it's kind of funny how that's been the case. I don't know if that's how like it's always if it always is like that for variety streamers. I just noticed that on my end, so that's why I'm like, oh, you know, I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know if that's normal. At least I'll be able to keep an eye on both chats and stuff like that. I just won't be able to have, I won't be able to give the viewer luxury of being able to read both chats and, in one platform. So, if I do a vertical stream, which, like I said, probably won't be every stream from here on out. It'll probably be like every like couple, if not maybe like, God, I have no idea. It really depends on my mood. I mean, honestly, all it is really gonna take is just for me to like just say fuck it and deal with it for a stream, and then be all like, oh, you know, that wasn't so bad, and then, you know, go actually like. So here's the thing, right? I have it set on YouTube to where not a lot of people are going to probably chat in those streams anyways, because the likelihood of somebody wanting to subscribe to the channel and then be a subscriber for more than 5 minutes while also watching that stream before chatting, it's kind of rare that that's going to happen, right? I'm doing it that way because I have seen, and I also know from experience that, well, maybe not from experience myself, but I've seen other people's experience where it's like, hey, you know, if you're streaming vertically or on TikTok or on YouTube as the YouTube Shorts, you are going to deal with a lot more people that are a little bit on the non-etiquette friendly side of things, where they're going to troll you, they're going to be dicks, they're not going to be there for you necessarily, they're just wanting to entertain themselves. And in another term, kids. Just, you know, you're just going to get a lot of fucking kids popping into your streams, which will be, you know, quite annoying for me to deal with. So, to kind of limit that, to kind of just try to see if I can limit it. There you go. Right? There you go. What I might end up doing as well is, excuse me, I'll stream normally on Twitch like I am right now, and on YouTube, yeah, like how I am right now. But if I stream vertically, probably more than likely what I am gonna end up doing is unlisting or privating, one of the two, the vertical VOD, and then upload the normal VOD as a upload, just so the video itself can actually be watchable in the public eye after such is done. I guess that wouldn't be such a bad idea. I don't know. I really am trying to like limit uploading VODs as videos because I used to do that and I really didn't like doing that at times because it just kind of felt like it just kind of felt shitty to spam my channel's page full of unwanted videos, right? But I guess I really have no other choice if I decide to do a vertical stream, and I also want to keep a VOD of that stream available to the public to watch. In that sense. I've also been trying to, I've kind of just limited the clips being uploaded as a whole. I think I'm just going to keep doing shorts because I'll keep doing shorts, but I'll also keep doing the top 10 clips. In fact, that'll be starting up here rather soon. Starting back up. But again, they're every other Saturday and not every Saturday like they once were. That's just kind of how I see the future going for now. I had one other idea that I would like to kind of talk about and do, but it's far too out in the future that I can't really be all like, you know, I really can't be all like too talkative about it, but it kind of revolves around the same thing as the VTuber racing stuff, kind of. Not really much of, like, you know, obviously I have plans for Season 2, because I've been really much enjoying the first season. I don't know about anybody else, but all that matters is me, in my opinion, on the matter, which is that I enjoy it. But it'll be something. There's also a few other games and stuff, and things that I would want to do, but I'm not going to be able to do them at the very moment, so unfortunately that's all I can really say about it. There's some games that I want to play on stream, but I don't know if they would really work out. I don't know if I would enjoy playing it. But I've been thinking about showing off more of a sporty side of things. So I might end up playing a few more sports titles and shit like that, just to kind of let loose for a little bit, but not going to be able to do anything right now about it because I am kind of fighting myself against it in a way, just kind of like, do I want to do it? Not really, but I probably might, because I kind of enjoy playing those games, but I kind of also don't enjoy I kind of don't fucking enjoy excuse me, there's just, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna try and attempt to play some games here within the next couple of days. Try to do it when I'm tired. I'm gonna regret that, I know, but I'm doing it so I can fucking push my sleep schedule back a couple hours per night. I didn't sleep really well last night at all. Like, it was that was I had an awful night last night. So I'm really gonna have to rely on probably rely on the some streaming later tonight, which is not something I normally do. But I'll probably do iRacing later tonight, so like probably way later tonight, too late tonight. Just for like a few hours, nothing too special, nothing too egregious. Trying to see if I can at least go till about... God, I want to try 5 a.m. But I don't know, I might end up passing out before that ends up happening. I also am going to attempt Overwatch again because I have a very love-hate relationship with that game, and it's not something I like to admit that I'm going back to. It's very toxic. It is a very toxic relationship between me and that game, and it's a bit painful. It is very painful. But they reset competitive. So now I might be able to enjoy competitive for once. Maybe. Maybe. I would hope so. And I don't think so. I'd hope so, but yeah. In fact, I might even play BattleBit as well. I played that, like, I think I played that when I was wanting to play Terraria. I think it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. That was fun as hell, dude. Like, for all the shit that I give when it comes to first-person shooter games, BattleBit's one of those games where it's like, it's kind of like one of those games where I can't really get mad at it. Like, yeah, it gets frustrating, but like, I mean, any first-person shooter game could be frustrating. But like, I can at least forgive BattleBit for being just a fucking stupid, like, take on the first-person shooter genre. Stupid in a good way. Stupid in a good way, I should say. So, and like I said, right, when it comes to vertical streaming, I might do one or two of them on YouTube. I'm not going to do it on Twitch because it won't fucking make a difference if I do it on Twitch or not. It would be funny, though. Wouldn't it be funny to just, like, see me just vertically streaming on Twitch as if that would work? You know? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, and if I could do that, then I would be able to have both chats from YouTube and Twitch to kind of be together. But I, sadly, don't think that'll do much of a difference, and it might even hinder the Twitch stream. Though it is an experiment that is worth experimenting, maybe at least once on. Though that might come in like the very distant, like the very far distant, I should say, future. I'm not gonna do it sometime this week. I don't have I don't have the confidence that it would work out as well. I'm trying to think. I know there's like a few other games that have just started like coming out. Like, everybody's playing Helldivers now. Everybody's playing fucking Helldivers. Like, first off, where is Helldivers 1? Where's that game at? Where's that game at? But like, oh, no, that's fucking PUBG, Jesus Christ. Is that it? No. Where's the first one? Great, I gotta look that up. I'm so new to this series. Helldivers. The Dive Harder Edition. Yay. I was gonna say, where the fuck's the Wikipedia page? Okay. Okay, here's the first game. It's released back in 2015. It was on... It's on the PS4. Oh, okay. I legit thought they skipped out on the one as like a funny haha, but no, they actually may have made some... Okay. Well, like, everybody's playing Helldivers 2, and I'm like, I would play it, but it's one of those games where it's so much better with friends, and I have no friends. This game only supports Japanese interface / voice for customers in Japan. Why the fuck are you telling me that, Steam? You act like I'm in Japan. I'm not. Not yet. That'd be cool, though. That'd be fucking awesome. Maybe. Maybe. God damn it. The problem with this fucking... I changed the bot. I'm just gonna use the restream bot. There we go. Not the bot. The chat box. I have both the chat boxes working on, like, the one that I've worked on earlier. I have it still set up in my OBS to where I can still read it. But the problem is any one thing gets sent to me twice. Because it's sent to both YouTube and Twitch. So that's kind of annoying. That kind of gets a little annoying. Am I able to hide? Am I able to hide bots? I could delete messages. I can delete messages. Oh my. That would straight up delete the message. Oh. I thought that would hide the message for me. No, that gets rid of it. That's funny. Wish I could fucking hide it, but I can't. It's not giving me the choice. Anyways. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I would buy Helldivers, but it would literally just be one of those games where I would play it once by myself and realize that I'm too lonely of a person to play it and then never play it again. And then maybe play it once or twice, depending on if somebody's like, oh, do you want to play it? I'm like, okay, fine. And then we play it for like 10 minutes and then we're like, oh, okay. We'll get back on this, right? Right? And then we never do. That's how it always is. That's how it always is. I need to get back on Baldur's Gate 3 and Pal World 2. And I've been wanting to get back on Baldur's Gate, or not Baldur's Gate, sorry, Pal World more because I've done a little fucky-wucky stuff to it, and I've kind of been like, it would be funny if I played it again because I want to have some fun with it, but every time I'm like, okay, let's, excuse me. Every time I'm like, okay, I'll stream Pal World, I just, damn it, I got hiccups. I never end up in the mood to play Pal World. Hopefully that stops the hiccups. Golly. I don't get them often, especially on stream. But I'll probably pop on Pal World probably within the next couple days, maybe a week. Just trying to get myself scheduled out for the next couple of days. I haven't been on Rocket League either, damn it. See, it's so hard for me to be like, oh, I want to play new games, because a lot of the games that I play right now are games that are very much games that cannot be completed, right? Like, it's hard for me to start new games when I'm also wanting to play games that are, like, able to be played whenever and whenever. And not, like, a game like San Andreas, where you play it till you're done with the story, and then after that, it's like, well, you could maybe fuck around with it, but more than likely, I'd just do that off-stream anyways. Speaking of that, I think I might have to pop back on there, because it has been a long time since I've been on there. I might do it eventually. I don't know. Like, anytime I thought about San Andreas and played it, it's like, it's a fun game. For some reason, it takes me so much to just play it, right? I think it might just be like one of those deals where it's like, do I think it's too hard to play it, or am I just being a lazy piece of shit? I don't know. I also have fucking the Game Pass, and I have yet to utilize anything from it. I've yet to utilize it. I can play Valorant from the Game Pass, but I don't like Valorant. They just showed it to me. I can play Sea of Thieves. But Sea of Thieves is also one of those games where it's, hey, just like the other game that I was talking about with Helldivers, you need friends. And I don't have friends. I don't have friends. Let's see. Damn it, the ads are starting. Can't really snooze it for a whole lot longer. Okay, well. I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to do this. But I'm gonna play a 3-minute ad. So I'm gonna take the next 3 minutes to not really talk and focus on anything, just so I can wait till ads are done. Sorry, I'm gonna have to roll it because I don't want ads to play. Well, you know what? Just a minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Not a whole 3-minute advertisement because I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer. I've already been going for about 2 hours already. Can you tell me pre-roll ads are off for only 20 minutes? Actually, for 30 seconds, it would only be for 10 minutes. Ah. That's right. Man, Twitch, you suck at math. Why did EA fucking open its launcher? Get out of here. Get on my face. Nasty ass bitch. I have so many goddamn things open in my tray, it's not even funny. So much stupid ass shit open up on my computer that it's probably eating away at all my resources. This new OBS update, by the way, goes fucking hard. I love it. I used to like not like updating my shit because, especially like OBS, because it would. I had a feeling that it would break shit, and I almost had this feeling that if I updated it, I would be like in a situation to where, I'd be in a situation to where the fucking plugins that I have wouldn't work, the transitions would break, something wouldn't work, or nothing would work, or everything would just like cave in on itself. But no, actually this update's not too bad. It's fine. I like the new UI changes. It feels more cozy looking at it. I still have problems with it not wanting to close when I tell it to close, and I have to force close it. But hey, at least it starts up pretty quickly, I guess. It's a little slow. Makes me think that sometimes when it loads, it won't load all the way, but it is what it is. But yeah, OBS, hell yeah. I like this new update. It looks nice. Looks very, very nice, I guess. The only other thing that I'm not a big fan of is... I thought I had something. I guess I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. I don't fucking know. Overwatch is at 41%, by the way. My download speed's insane for it being in the middle of also streaming, too. I take for granted my internet, just saying. I keep thinking my internet's shit, but it's actually, it hasn't been too bad within the last, it had a moment. It had a moment a few weeks ago. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I'm actually, like, looking at my, I'm actually running a speed test right now, and I've realized that, yeah, it's, the download speeds are very much being hindered right now. Maybe not so much the upload speeds, they are a little bit, but, and, good enough for me to stream, I guess. Oh, just as soon as I say that, it's gonna disconnect me at some capacity. Well, at least it's working, I guess. Jesus. Thank God I'm not deciding to download anything else other than Overwatch, regrettably. God, fuck. I hate that I'm re-downloading this game. It'll be funny too, because I'll probably stream it like once, twice at most, just so I could get all 3 of my placements completed. and realize that I'm not going to have any more fun with that. Because it'll put me in, like, a shitty rank. And then... yeah. And I'll be like, man, this game fucking sucks. Same opinion as I've always had. The last, ever since it came out. For the last, like, what, 2 years? Has it been? It's fucking... there's no way. There's no way. No. There's no way it has been that long. October 4th, 2022. It's almost been 2 years. I feel fucking old. I feel old. It's been a year and a half. Not really a year and a half. It's been close to that. Since Overwatch 2 came out. Man, I'm gonna go fucking... I'm gonna go drink cranberry juice or some shit. Drink cranberry juice and talk about the good old days, back in my days. Oh, that blows. That blows. But a very love-hate relationship within that time frame, so... yippee! It'll be interesting, though, to see where I end up being placed at, because again, they said that they reset everything, and now new placements are a thing, and you can now be put in a different place. Yippee! I can't wait for me to be put in the same exact fucking spot, because that's a fucking lie. What sucks about being suspended from iRacing is that iRacing's week 13 is coming up, and I'm not going to be able to race it. And I'm going to fucking cry, because I wanted to do some week 13 racing. Because if anybody doesn't know anything about iRacing, it's week 13 is the fucking week to do any sort of racing, because you get a lot of fun shit coming your way. There is 12,000 racers online right now. I am crying that I'm not going to be able to be one of them. 10, 11, there might be a slim chance on week 13, which is in 2 weeks, that I will be able to that I'll have it's very slim that I'll be able to race. I gotta first figure out 15th, March 14th. Wait, that's not right. It should... okay, anyways. No, week 13 is the first week of March. Fuck. The first full week of March is when week 13 is. I'm going to absolutely cry. Damn. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I'll just go and fuck myself. I mean, I can do time trials. You all want to see me run time trials on iRacing? No? Okay, cool. I'm glad I also share the same sentiment. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't care about time trials, man. I wanted a hot lap. I just, if I wanted the hot lap, I'd just do time trials. How about that? Ever think about that? Fucking hell. I've been going for almost 3 hours now. Holy shit. I mean, there's not really much else I want to add. I mean, like, I don't have any plans on playing any games right now. I don't have any plans on really doing anything else, because I've pretty much done everything that I wanted to do today. I came up with the conclusion that if I wanted to vertically stream on YouTube, it's going to have to come at the expense of a few things. One being the fact that if you're on Twitch, you're not going to see the chat that well on YouTube, or as well as you would normally, right? which might be a good thing because you don't want to see all the kids fucking commenting on a channel that they should. Well, also at the same time too, I doubt it'll be much more active on YouTube than it already is / isn't. Just because I don't have any fucking plans on, I don't have any plans on them on having such unrestricted access to the chat. So, there's that. And I'll upload the VODs onto YouTube if I do decide to stream like that. I'll try to get them up as soon as possible. I'm not going to be able to promise that. I'm not going to be able to, like, completely promise it because uploading VODs from Twitch to YouTube is a fucking pain in the butt. It is a pain in the butt. So I'm probably just going to, like, flip a coin almost every time I start the stream, be all like, hey, should I stream this in vertical on YouTube? And if it lands on heads or tails, and yeah, but outside of that, I'll even be back on later tonight anyways. Like what? It's what, 5 o'clock? 6 o'clock? Fuck me. I'll be back on like later tonight anyways, because like I just woke up not too long ago, right? Not too long before the stream started, I should say. And I have not really been tired. I mean, like, I am tired, but like in the sense that I just woke up and I'm gaining the energy and all I gotta do now is just ride it out. I'll be back on probably around like midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere in between there, maybe 1:30 at the latest, and I'll continue streaming and even do more testing and stuff like that and work things from there. So it's not the last time, it's not going to be the last time. Well, it might be for the last time today, technically, if we're counting the fact that 1 o'clock in the morning is the next day, but I'll be back on within the next couple of hours anyways. I'm just going to get off here and just accept the fact that testing this live wasn't the greatest idea, but I got my ideas. I got more ideas coming. I got ideas. I got ideas, and I'm gonna raid Weeboo. I got nothing else to add. If I want to do more chatting, I'll chat more when I stream later tonight. I'm not going to do it right now. I'll chat more later tonight when I come back on to stream. It'll be iRacing. I don't know what I'm doing on iRacing. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out as that time comes. But I'll be back on later tonight and around, like, again, 1 o'clock, somewhere between there. Somewhere between, like, 12:30 to 1:30, something like that. We'll do iRacing for a little bit. Whatever I could try to do. I'll even try to do a little bit of chatting in the midst of all that. And I'll even try to do it vertically on YouTube just to test out the waters of streaming in that, and just see if I like it, if I would continue to do it or not. I don't know yet. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Take care.